You know, Madonna years ago, 10 years ago, raffled off all her rejection letters. They said people were running for the hills. And she read them. This is what Lee Syed said, president of ICOM. You're a worthless bitch. You'll never work in this town. You know,
Who said that?
No, it's like Madonna read all her rejection letters from back in the day. What the record executive said and where they are today, and people who said she couldn't sing and all that shit. She raffled them off for charity years ago. Something weird
awesome
to do.
Yeah, because I think every artist has the same thing. Is people think, you know, like you watch them on TV, it's like, oh, they got so much money, they don't care. But you take it more personally than fucking anybody. You know, like, I understand keeping all your rejection letters. I still got, you know, I remember every motherfucker who told me I couldn't, this album wouldn't sell, or I couldn't do what I was doing. I remember, like, I know their face, I know their name, I know their family, I know everything.
Yeah. You remember it for the rest of your life.
Yeah, you never forget it.
And you know what's crazy? That when you get to a certain level, you want to walk up to them and rub it in their face. But at that time, you go, you know what? I won, and he knows it. There's nothing he could do. He could look me in the eye, and now he could tell me how he's going to book me. You know what I'm saying? Why he needs to book me and how he's missed me and how he always believed in me. It's amazing.
I was the only one who believed in you.
Yeah, and you know what? I could be the type of guy that could go fuck yourself. There's some people who I have said that to, but there's some people who, you know what? Remember a couple of years ago you didn't want to pay me? Well, now you got to pay me.
Yeah, I'm not that. I'm with you. I tend not to do that.
You cannot hold a grudge because somebody didn't pay attention, or because you were a little older, or because you're fat, or something like that. It's amazing. Right now, I talked to our friend Tommy Easter, and Tommy Easter's a funny guy from the South, just like you. He doesn't understand what I see. Like when Tommy Easter's from Atlanta, and he's country. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when he walks into this improv and this comedy store, these places, they look at you weird. So I said to him, eliminate that. Go get a commercial agent. You're a country boy. You're going to book every fucking country boy commercial they shoot. And then you walk in there, and it's a completely different ball game.
Yeah, I got an offer for a big commercial. I'm so fucking pissed about it.
Yeah.
They took it back. I'm saying that's why I'm so pissed. But they won. It was I won't say the name of the company. It was some burger chain. They had this new fucking like bourbon bacon burger. You know, with like burger with like fucking. It was a burger with like fucking bourbon and cheese.
Right.
You know, and fucking
just shit.
Asshole. You know.
Right. That.
Pigs, assholes, whatever in it.
Yeah, bourbon,
I was like,
barbecue sauce. That's like eating fucking sperm sauce.
And they're like, and they were like, we don't think you do it, but if you know you're gonna sell it. I said, fucking take them. I'm like, yeah, I'm in. And they canceled. I think they probably heard this, didn't listen to the record, because that's how crazy I was.
That was it.
And then all of a sudden, next thing I know, the fucking commercial deal is done. But I was ready to sell out right there.
You know, I could just imagine when those four guys hit. The country dudes years ago. How many people? You know the
dude. My hometown.
Ron White and Bill Engvall and you know Larry the Cable Guy. You know Larry the Cable Guy changed his persona and stuff like that. Whatever, but I could just see people going, "That's not going to work." They're rednecks. Yeah, fuck you. It's not going to work.
My hometown they have a Rupp Arena, which is where the Kentucky plays basketball. 23,000 people. Jeff Foxworthy comes in, sells out the fucking place with a microphone. The gig probably costs him $20, and he makes a fucking $1 million.
He flies right out after the gig in his own personal plane.
So we were talking earlier about how like maybe a lot of people in different places don't listen to country or don't really understand the South. Why are there people like you and Jeff Foxworthy? I had his CD up in Boston.
Yeah.
No way.
I'd never been to the South. I had his CD.
Because that's where it goes back to what I was saying before. In Kentucky, you didn't listen to it because it was like wasn't cool. It was local shit, you know.
I watched Hee Haw when I came from Cuba religiously, and I got it. I liked it. I enjoyed it. I didn't know I was going to end up marrying Hee Haw. You know what I'm saying? But
that's not the goal of the show. Yeah.
Oh no, I'm married. Listen, the first time I took my niece to dinner in Nashville, me, my wife, my niece, and the baby, we went to Jimmy D's, this little medium range steakhouse. No big deal. My niece asked me if she should get the gun because when we valet parked, the man was taking your car. That's how country she is.
Damn.
they're country. My wife is fucking country, Jack. And all she needs to do is call her parents in the morning. For the first hour, I live with Hee-Haw. Then once she takes the kid to school and goes back to Ralph, it smoothens out for a little while.
Back to regular TV.
Yeah, back to regular programming.
But he all gets a bad rap. But I'll tell you what, they got some killer music on that show.
I watched all those episodes.
Buck Owens killing
kid.
it.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
Some of that great guitar playing too. It's like they had to ruin it with some of those lame jokes. But I mean, I heard they were bringing it back, and I was like,
no.
It's like, I heard they're bringing it back. I was like, I want to host a new Hee-Haw. Then I realized it would be shit.
So they still do Mad TV, or they canceled it?
I think they just brought it back.
They brought it back, but they didn't cancel it?
I don't think so. Maybe I can check.
No, Adam Ray's on it, Amir K. I didn't hear anything else about it. But no, you never know. Yeah, you're right. They probably bring back Hee-Haw with somebody Puerto Rican.
They just brought back Cash Cab without Ben Bailey. I don't know if you saw that.
No, they did.
Yeah. They're bringing it back and doing like a celebrity version. It's going to be terrible.
I hate that shit. What was the show that they just put on Netflix? The show that was on when I was a kid.
Popeye?
No, the sitcom, with the Olsen twins.
Full House.
Yeah, I was like, that shit show fucking sucked when I was a kid. Why are they bringing it? Like, it's like nostalgic and cool to bring it back. Fuck you. We don't want to watch fucking Full House.
Some people do.
Some people do.
I mean, obviously, it did well. I mean, I was like, everyone was like, on the internet was like all excited it's coming back. I was like, dude, no, you didn't watch that fucking. Try sitting through that show now. It's the worst fucking shit.
Half the shows you watch now, you're like, what? How the fuck did I watch this?
Well, that's the thing is, I'll turn on.
You go into this ether. Every show you watch it 10 years later, and you're like, this is fucking.
I'll turn
terrible.
on, like, just to get motivated. Sometimes I'll turn on, like, country, like the hit country radio station. I'm like, this is fucking hip hop. This is rednecks rapping over hip hop beats. Like, I'd rather listen to NWA. I'm not gonna listen to this fucking shitty country band trying to rap.
Now your music taste is very broad. You love everything.
I love everything. Yeah. I mean, I grew up probably to be honest, because I was rebelling against where I was from. I grew up on probably more rock, probably the shit you listen to, the Sabbath and all that fucking, Zeppelin and everything. And then I got into, like I said, when you kind of go out, it's like, no, a friend will play you Waylon. You'll be like, no, that's my music. It's you take authorship of it later. But
who were your early influences?
Well, me and the guy who produced my records, who's amazing, by the way, we both agree, and a bunch of my friends agree. It all starts with the Beatles for us. I don't know if you dug the Beatles, but like literally the first time I heard, I'll bet the first Buck Owens song I heard was Ringo singing Act Naturally. The cool thing about the Beatles was you could listen to it and hear every type. You could hear Chuck Berry, you could hear Rest in Peace, you could hear Helter Skelter was basically metal. You could hear like almost opera kind of, classical music a little bit, and like, Eleanor Rigby, or you could hear country. Like I said, they would play a lot of country, almost like they did like Carl Perkins shit. You could hear every type of music.
We're going in like fucking Marines, you understand me?
Welcome to church, motherfucker.